Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. DAOs, or distributed autonomous organizations, bring people together to pursue a common goal. Here are some liabilities in setting up a DAO. Traditional companies use a hierarchy for defining the company and making decisions. Decisions are made by the leadership, and people within the organization execute those decisions. DAOs are network organizations that use software code in the form of smart contracts to execute decisions and track the results on the blockchain. DAOs use a voting mechanism with its members to make decisions and determine policies. Traditional corporations limit the liability of its leadership and employees. DAOs are unincorporated partnerships that provide no such protection. In most DAOs, the members are anonymous, which complicates KYC AML requirements for financial institutions. DAOs should consider registering as a legal entity to gain protection. Each state treats DAOs differently as unincorporated entities. Look for a state or country offering recognition of DAOs as an entity to register your DAO. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.